So this is a demonstration of working with physical pain using the Lightworkers healing method. And the very first thing I do is, of course, check my own energy alignment. Bring it into alignment. Clear my heart chakra just like we did in the opening process. Clear my vertical channels. Focusing on my field, you see, so that I can be a clear channel. Coughing is a very common reaction to energy shifts. Coughing, sneezing, burping, yawning, all of those are very common physical reactions. Throat clearing as well. I don't have a cough. It's the energy shifting. So now I start to notice her energy body and start to merge in, becoming one, becoming one, becoming one. Alright, now we have combined heart chakra, and we'll start to align this heart chakra with universal presence, drawing light and love from universal source straight into the front of the heart, filling the entire chakra, so full of love it bulges and expands and exhales out the back in a river of love. Now there's a river of love flowing through us and around us, front to back, flowing through us and through our lives, letting the river flow. Something over on the other side of your energy field right there that we're just flush and clear. If it's important for us to understand what it is, your guides will explain it, and if not, we just wash it away right now with divine love. Now, we let our focus float out the back of the heart, connecting to that element of divine presence that we're most personally comfortable with, be it Christ consciousness or Buddha nature or something else entirely, it doesn't matter. We find it by feel, by pitch, by vibration, and draw it into the back of the heart, filling the chakra so full of love it bulges, expands, and exhales out the front. Now this river of love is flowing in the back and out the front, in the back and out the front, in the back and out the front, flowing through us and around us, through us and through our lives. I'm swishing it back to front and front to back, creating turbulence, clearing, cleansing, spinning the heart chakra just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now drawing the focus to the feet, through the feet connecting into divine planetary energy of the center of the earth, drawing up Father Earth and Mother Earth through us and around us in an upward rising river of love, flowing through us and through our lives, straightening up the energy body, straightening up the energy body, the channels that are kind of crumpled with, I don't know, the weight of the world maybe drawing them up to source, up to source, up to source, straightening and aligning. There was a lot of that. Your channels were crumpled with, it feels like weight of the world. So we're just drawing this up. It's a let go, let God moment. You see, yes, there are troubles in the world. Yes, there are. But Source can deal with them better than we can. Okay, now draw the focus to the crown and through the crown, connecting into Source energy, that rainbow of healing frequencies. We're drawing in all the healing frequencies we currently have access to, all that we have ever had access to, and all that we will ever have access to in any lifetime. Drawing these through us and around us in this downward flowing river of love, flowing sky to earth, center of the universe to the center of the planet, through us and around us. Through us and through our lives. Excellent. Now I'm just going to spin the energy body on its vertical axis, creating turbulence, clearing, cleansing. There. Now I'm going to ask this vortex of divine light to pulse, run on high right now, the entire time we're working, and however long afterward is appropriate, taking away everything that's being released the moment it's being released. Also living waters, asking them to flow on high right now, the entire time we're working, and however long afterward is appropriate. Filling this space with love, providing foundation of love for healing. When we feel loved, we feel safe. When we feel safe, we can release energy expansion. Congratulations, that's what's happening with the yawns. There we go. Okay, now drawing the focus to the intersection of heart chakra and vertical channels. Instantly expanding into a bubble of light and love, creating safe, sacred, private, healing, learning, growing space for us to do our work in today. Noticing the outside of the bubble, strong, light, bright, resilient, crackling with electricity. It's clear that only beings that we invite in can join us. This is private, sacred, healing, growing space. Ask for our guides, the angels, the healing beings to join us. Whew. Asking for permission to do this work today. Name tag check. Guidance, support, protection in the process. Thank you. Okay, Audrey, I'm asking your higher self, your soul self, for permission to work in your energy body and with your guides. And feel free to place any limitations you want on that. And know that they'll be honored. And now I'm asking your guides and angels to join us in the bubble and open the channels wide. And they are here. And the first thing they're doing is clearing away. It's like a make way, clearing the way. It's like debris that's accumulated in your life path that isn't for you. There's that sharp point, isn't for you to have to deal with. And so we're just washing it away. We're washing it away with shooting light, like a laser beam of light, out the sharp point. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be an expensive crystal. And I have expensive crystals that I do love to work with. But I use a big pen in my demonstrations to make the point. You see, the point that all we need is a, oh, there it goes. Okay, so something just opened up to let this drain out. Let this, whatever it is, drain out. If it's important for us to understand, they'll explain it. So the first thing that's, have you ever had a sex change operation? Because if not, this is a past life. Because you're a man. So just reality check here.
No.
So what is happening is they're starting to show us an explanation of something that is contributing to the situation. So you're a man, it looks very arid, maybe Middle Eastern, you're walking down a road, it's a sunny day, there's no one else around, you're not happy, you just don't know what to do, you're feeling like this problem is insurmountable, and it's not a problem to do with you so much as it is about the community. There's troubles in the community, there's dissension, infighting, arguing, and you can feel that it's like festering and simmering, and soon it's going to erupt, and you're thinking, I need to get a grip on this somehow, I need to do something, this is my responsibility to help, and you can't figure out what to do, and so you're walking down this road, I think, to go someplace, maybe, I can't tell.
Water.
Yes, to go get water. But while you're gone, something bad is happening. You're right, like it ignites. It's like the young men of the different factions are exploding into conflict behind you. And when you come back, it's like too late. It's really too late to calm things over, you know?
It's over.
It's over. It's over. And it's like life as we knew it is not going to, is destroyed. That's the word, is destroyed. Life as we knew it is destroyed. Oh, let's clear this out. So this is not helping you, obviously, right? This isn't something we want to continue to carry around. So we're just wrapping threads of the energy of all this trauma around each other to form a rope so that we get it all out, not leaving loose strands. You see, we start to pull the energy up and out. And what's happening, it's like the cultural clashes of the world are connected in some way to this, you see, and so we pull them, okay, there they go. So now asking for help, higher dimension help to heal the cultural clashes of the world that are in some way creating pain in her physical body. Lifting this up and out, up and out, up and out, through us, around us, asking the light beings to pull the other end of this rope up and out.
I need to vocalize. Thank you.
Okay, so now we come into the life that really matters. That first life started a pattern, but it wasn't the one that's creating the pain so much. Now we're coming into the life that creates the pain, and it's much more recent, maybe 400 years ago. The other one could have been 1,000, 1,200 years ago, maybe. This is maybe 400 years ago, and it's Germanic, you know, in that part of the world. And you're not happy again, and male again, and feeling very similarly again, that this is not, society is not headed in the right direction. It's not headed in the right direction. Something bad is going to happen if somebody doesn't do something.
And when I do, I get killed.
You get killed.
and I get killed.
In not a fun way. In
Over and over again.
Yeah, there we go. Now we have it.
Maybe as a female it'd be different and it isn't.
No, it's not any different. It's just the same. There we go. And now we have, it's like a string of pearls, almost a string of lives where you tried to help and have really suffered tremendously from it. And that is what's causing
Fear.
Yeah. So there we go. So drawing this up and out, up and out, up and out, up and out, asking the light beings to help, asking for help. To get this out fully, completely, perfectly, optimally. Now I'm coming through with screens of light. It's like picking up the chunks that fell off and pulling out the debris. It's like clearing it up, sweeping it up. And now our soul fragments are starting to come in. The underlying phenomenon is this. When traumatic events happen, there can be part of our soul that doesn't want to be present for what's going on. This isn't a universe of force. If part of our soul wants to go, it's free to go. And so we do, in moments of crisis and trauma, lose aspects of ourselves. And when we release the trauma that caused the soul fragments to leave, they are now willing to return. You see? They're willing to come back. Can I spray this with this? The reason I'm spraying her and me is because a lot of energy is released and it kind of clouds the air, it creates kind of static in the air, and the spray clears the static and I can see clearly, feel clearly. So all these, they're ready to come back, these soul fragments, you want them back, right? So they left in trauma, I don't want to leave, I don't want to just bring them back in. Yes, it would be better than not bringing them back in, but ever so much better to clear them off first, you see, and then bring in clear, fresh energy. So I'm creating a separate little bubble of light in my hands, calling in all the aspects of Audrey's soul into this bubble. And I start to now work with this little bubble, just massaging it, stirring the energy, encouraging all these soul fragments to release their own wounds, release their own things, heal, breathe, and merge. Heal, breathe, and merge. Heal, breathe. There we go. There's this signal I got, a little dial on the top that went to full, which means they're ready. Are you ready for your energy back? When it's thin, thin a hole in, not a hole, thin your aura in creating a doorway, creating a mesh of gold. In case there's still trauma in these soul energy fragments, I don't want to pour trauma into her field. So a mesh of gold just as a safety measure, a precaution, and now you're ready, yes? It wants to come right in through your face. There was a life, there was a lot of facial injury, and so they're coming right in through your face. It's just the doorway. They will move through the doorway. There they go. You can feel that, right? Drawing them in through your energy body, helping them find their home right place. Drawing them back and forth like water over sand. All the soul fragments have come out of a particular place. It's like chips in a crystal. They've come out of a particular place and we help them go back into their own right place. Like water into sand until they're all in place. And now we're going to, it's like they're all in their chairs, but they're not all facing the right direction. So we're going to align the energy, just a pulse of divine energy. We can also do this. All we want is a unifying frequency, something that will cause everything to line up together. Once more. Now we're going to ask for a secondary release for all, it's like more dust that is now able to release, because as the soul fragments have come in to their own right place, they push out everything that accumulated in their place while they were gone. Things that don't belong are being released. Once more, we'll pulse the vortex, asking for, there we go. It's taking away everything that's been released. leaving a sacred, clear space, flushing it with love. What's happening? Give me a signal. What's going on for you, Audrey?
The balance of colors and the light energy of the blue, perfect essence of being. White, but not too bright, and blue, but not too dark. And just gratitude for it seemingly to be home.
Okay. Now we'll start our closing process. Oh, and the pain.
Oh. There seems to be a little remnant of physical connect, right?
Oh,
that
just
just
find
needs
the
to be
remnant. How am I on time? Do I have time?
just a little click. It just
No.
a little
Oh, oh, there. Wow, there. There it goes. Right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Now we'll start our closing process. I know you'll stay here just a minute and process out after we're done, because in a therapeutic setting, we would not move the energy quite this quickly, you understand? But in a teaching setting, this is a 30-minute block of time, so we move it a little bit more quickly than we would if we were working one-on-one in therapy. So now we'll ask for our errors to be corrected, omissions to be included, anything that should have been included that wasn't done, may it be included. Anything that was done poorly, may it be done well, and everything done well, may it be made divinely perfect. Going to ask for the light beings to come in and make this work divinely perfect. Whew. Once more asking for the light beings to come in and take my work and make it thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'm asking for Audrey's energy body and mine and the energy of everyone we touch, which is all those people feeling like they're healing the world, you see? For everybody to be brought to our right frequency and alignment and in harmony with the all that is, our right pitch and alignment and in harmony with the all that is, our right vibration and alignment and in harmony with the all that is. Now we start to ground and separate the energy, grounding down, drawing the energy into skin, soft tissues, muscles, organs, glands, bones, all the cells of the body, all the molecules of the body, all the atoms of the body. Whew. Once we're grounding down into the body, starting to separate out your energy to you, mine to me, everyone else's back to them. Your energy to you, mine to me, everyone else back. Yours to you, mine to me, everyone else back. Whew. Now we'll take this bubble of light we started with, expanding it 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000 times over, splitting it into individual bubbles, one for you, one for me, one for everyone we touch, everyone encased in light, drawing the bubbles right on down now into the divine plane, drawing them down powerfully into the plan, sealing and locking them in place in the divine plane, and we are complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.